and talked to my mama. She said, son, you ought to be ashamed. You ought to get yourself a real job with benefits and perks and things. I went and talked to my papa. Papa shook his head and cried.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Destination Jazz. We're very excited to welcome everyone. And Destination Jazz is a music and travel platform. We travel to international locations that host jazz festivals. We've gone to Dubai, Paris, Italy, all throughout the Caribbean, and we interview jazz and blues artists in these exotic locations and talk about music, talk about travel. We also interview the local sites that local attractions that you can enjoy at each of the sites, whether it's food, whether it's some of the local attractions, but we try to give you that full experience. Now, first of all, we want to send our love out to the entire world. Everyone is inside, and so since everyone is inside, we decided to take Destination Jazz straight to you. And so what we'll do is, this is the beginning of a series of interviews and performances with artists. We want to make sure that artists are able to still connect with their communities. We want to still be able to connect with our community. And we're very excited to start this kickoff concert interview series with one of my all-time favorite artists. I've known him for over blah, 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 blah years. But I've known him well over, 20, 25 years. And he is the one and only Theodis Ealey. So let's welcome Theodis Ealey.
Hello there, Destination Jazz.
Hello, how are you, Theodis Ealey?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. So I'm so glad that you're our first artist. As I said in your introduction, I've known you over 20 years. And, people may know you as the blues lover man, but I know you as my very dear friend and family. How are you doing?
Well, thank you, little sister. Well, I know you as my little sister. I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on your show.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of your accomplishment over the last 28 years.
Hey, you telling both our ages now.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of glad to have all these gray hairs.
Well, that's a lot of wisdom and a lot of good stories, right? And each one of them.
I wear a hat, I'm bald. I just want to let everybody know.
So, Theodis, you are the blues band lover. How did you get started playing the blues?
Well, let me tell you how I got that name, Bluesman Lover, because I'm no longer known as a Bluesman Lover. That was back in the day. I'm a stand-up in it man now.
Well, let's start with the Bluesman Lover. How did he get started? And then when did the stand-up in it man take over?
Okay. I started playing blues. I was fortunate, whatever way you want to call it. I was born into a family of guitar players. My dad played a little bit. He passed when I was 9 years old. But I had two brothers that played blues. My older brother, we call him Bubba. His name is David. And he passed it on to my brother that taught me my very first riff on the guitar. His name is Y.Z. Ealey. And so they would all be playing around the house, and then Y.Z., every once in a while, I would bug him, and he would show me a few things on the guitar. So that's how I got started. I get, like most people, I guess today, have a piano in their home.
Yes.
I was raised in the country, and we didn't have a piano. Matter of fact, we didn't even have electricity or nothing like that. But we had a guitar, So there's been a guitar in my life. I can't remember a time in my life that there wasn't a guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was the guitar your first love?
Oh, you talking about so far as instruments?
Yeah, we'll keep it at instruments.
Yeah, guitar was my first love. I always wanted to be like Chuck Berry. We would go across the hill over there to the latest house that had a TV and electricity and stuff, and we could watch some of the programs. And I would see Chuck Berry. You know, I heard him on the radio because we could get radio back in those days without electricity. We would run. Somehow or another, my brothers never would run a antenna up the side of the house and stuff, and battery radio. And we used to listen to, I think the radio station was WLAC out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And we used to listen to all that kind of stuff. So,
So what was some of your early kind of bluesy kind of songs that you would play? Can you play a little bit of what you used to start playing with?
I'm gonna show you the very first run that my brother taught me how to play. It's like a Jimmy Reed kind of run. You got me running, yeah. You got me hiding. Got me running, hiding, running in the way you want me. Let it roll. Yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. That was the very first type of guitar I learned to play. Then after that, YZ taught me like a T-Bone. I think T-Bone Walker was the one that kind of like started this kind of blues. But I think during those times, YZ was listening to B.B. King and other, you know. But anyway, the very first lick he taught me was something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. That's the very first lick I learned on the guitar. Those are the very two first licks I still don't know too much more than that today.
Well, that's all right. So you went from the blues man lover to stand up in it. So how did that happen?
Okay, what happened was I always tried to teach, instead of playing the traditional blues, you know, like stuff like stuff my brother Bubba taught me. He had this song. I got to have my brother Bubba in the rest of his soul. He had this song he played. I think about the traditional blues player called Sonny Jackson, I think.
Okay.
He changed the words though. Sonny Jackson said, "Yeah, come Roberta," but Bubba's wife, her name was Alberta, so he said, "Here come Alberta with $100 in her hand. Here come Alberta with $100 in her hand. She said, good morning, Judge. You know I come to get my man." Anyway, I won't keep you around too long. I can play it all day, but.
Oh, and I could listen all day, and I'm sure our listeners can listen all day.
So what happened is that I'm probably just like majority of young black people. I didn't really want to play the blues that much, so I started learning James Brown and playing that funk and all that stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I played a lot of that kind of stuff. And a friend of mine out of Natchez, after I did this song, anyway, he had wrote me a song called "I'll Be Your Blues Man Lover."
Okay.
You know, and every day and every night, you need a man who'll be right there. You need a man that'll treat you right, a man who'll show you that he cares. He'll take you out to dinner He'll always be your only winner. Anyway, I'll be your blues man lover. Forgot the words. But anyway, that song did pretty good for me here in the South, in the Southeast. You know, what happening is you have blues have been ripped apart so bad because you know you got some people, you know, some people call that blues, but that's not blues.
Mhm.
More off into what they call now is what I've been doing for the past 15 years. After I did the song "Stand Up in It," I got lucky and I started playing larger venues. And I was that blues man lover. What am I at? Shoot, boy, when you're getting old, you lose your thoughts. I remember the time. I remember the time I could talk all day. Remember everything I was gonna say. Shoot, I almost bad words.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing just fine. So you got the blues man lover song written for you.
Yeah.
And, before that, you were doing some traditional blues, but then you started veering into a new category.
Yeah, well, it's like in the South, you know, like it's called Southern Soul now. I think.
Okay.
You know, I don't like to use that term because just like they mess up blues, you know, they say you got Chicago blues, you got Texas blues, you got Louisiana blues. But I don't think, you know, the only difference I can find in blues is the artist that's doing it. You know, you got Robert Johnson blues,
Mm-hmm.
you got Lightning Hopkins blues, you got Elmo James blues, you got B.B. King blues. My favorite blues player, Albert King. You know, you get those kind of blues. You know, if y'all don't know who Albert King is, listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan is a clone of Albert King. You know, no offense, I love Stevie's playing now, but he is a clone of Albert King. Cause I used to be out in the club playing, and people would tell me, "Oh, I hear you got playing a little Stevie Ray there." I said, "No, I'm playing Albert King."
Keep them straight. Keep them straight.
So, what was your question again?
So, how did you go from traditional blues to blues man lover to the kind of music that you're playing now? What really? How did you get to stand up in it?
Well, this is how I got to stand up in it. When I was a boy, you know, we used to sit on the front porch. We didn't have a lot of entertainment. Old people used to sit on the front porch and we'll get a big old pot and be boiling some corn and stuff. And they would tell us stories. They'd read the Bible to us and all that kind of stuff. And then I also hung out with a lot of older guys. I was a young guy when I started playing with my brother. I started at 13 years old. I was playing bass then, though. And I used to be around the older guys. Now, you know, all the older guys, you know, I don't know. People
A lot of stories.
Back man, they kind of brag, you know, what they did last night. You know, man. Yeah, man. I stood up in that thing last night. You know. So I heard stand up in it all my life. And then one time I was talking to the little lady, you know, I was asking her, I said, you know, what's going on with that thing, you know, with that stand up? Do y'all women really like it that way? And she said, you know, son, you know, you can do whatever you want to do to it. You can play around with it. You do, you know, but she said, your job ain't finished until you stand up in it.
Well, for the people who don't know the song, can you play a little bit of it?
So I wrote a song about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah, let's listen to it.
I hope I'm not going too far here. Oh, you wanna be loved? There's something you need to know. Now this old lady told me a story a long time ago. She said the only you need to know that you can lick it and you can stroke it. Now you can eat it and you can kiss it. ain't did a doggone thing until you stand up in it. Anyway.
Oh man, that brings back like some memories. I remember when Stand Up In It was first released, and we did that trip to California because all the radio stations wanted to interview you at that time.
Yeah, I know. I got a little nervous there because I didn't know if I should say all those words that's in the song. But we are not on one of those radio stations that be edited. We are on Facebook, I guess, wherever we at. Y'all forgive me. Hopefully y'all children wasn't listening. But anyway, I don't know why people get so mad. You know, they tell me that stand-up in it is nasty. You know, I don't understand that, you know, because the only way, you know, all I'm talking about is what goes on between a man and a woman. You know, sometimes, you know, in this day and age, it's going on between two boys, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
but
it's going on between consenting adults,
yeah,
right?
thank you. See, you always made me be able to say things right. Consenting adults, you know, so you know, and I don't see nothing nasty about sex, you know, and unless you ain't been bathing and stuff like that, you know. So all I'm doing is talking about, you know, just for all you Christians out there, I'm talking about the very first commandment that God gave to man. I can remember He said, "Go forth, be fruitful, and multiply." Now I want to know how in the world can you be fruitful and multiply if you don't stand up in it? Yeah, right. They got that artificial thing now. What do they call it? Artificial.
We are not going there. We're going to stick to the blues.
Oh, okay. Well, you told me to talk about stand up in it, so I was just talking about it.
Yeah, but you know, I don't think I've gone to a family reunion, neighborhood cookout, anywhere across this country where there's, you know, our folks gathered where that song isn't played and everybody's hitting the dance floor. So it's definitely, it was definitely wonderful to see you receive the recognition that you deserve as an artist, and have people really appreciate your music.
It stayed #1 on the R&B hip hop single sales charts.
Get out of here.
For 5 weeks in a row. And my album Stand Up In It debuted on Billboard at #3. And it stayed there for 10 weeks. The only reason it didn't debut high because some of my rock brothers, I think it was Errol Smith or some of them put out an album at the same time I did, and they scored a little bit higher than mine. But it stayed there for 5 weeks as #1 on the R&B hip hop single sales charts, and the album stayed on the Billboard chart for 10 weeks. You know, but I never got any recognition for it. I don't know why during that time. I don't know why the Blues Society never even nominated me for an award or something like that. You know, I guess I wouldn't.
We're gonna work on that. I said we're gonna definitely work on that because there's an army of Theodis Ealey fans that love and adore you and think that you should be recognized for the phenomenal artist that you are.
Well, thank you. Well, don't get me started.
Well, let's stick with some music. So what are you working on now? What other kind of, you know, wonderful tunes you have to share with our audience?
Ooh, what am I working on now? You want me to see? I'm gonna share a tune that which one I want to play. Let me play a song off of one of my albums.
Okay, that sounds good.
The title song off of album I put out. I put this album out a few years ago. It's from the CD. It's a real good thing. I'm gonna play the title song, and what I'm gonna do, in order to play the blues, it's hard to play the blues and don't sound like someone else. So I'm gonna start off with some little traditional blues run that I learned from people like Lightning Hopkins and stuff like that, and I just took what they did. It's hard, and like most people do, they play the blues. All people do when they play the blues, they just play some music that they heard from the old greats, and then they put their own words to it, and then they say they wrote a blues song. So that's what I did. Wrote this song for my wife. Woo! It's a real good thing, girl, don't you know? It's a real good thing. It's a real good thing, baby. Girl, don't you know? It's a real good thing. Well, it's such a real good thing, baby. Every time I hear you call out my name, I don't know, girl, what I would do if I had to spend one day on this earth without you. Ooh, girl, 'cause it's a real good thing. Girl, don't you know? Ooh, it's a real good thing. Well, it's such a real good thing, baby. Every time I hear you call me your man. Can I play for you? Play it again, son. Play it again, son. Play it again. I tell you, girl, exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get closer to you, girl, 'cause it's a real good thing. Ooh, baby. Girl, don't you know? Oh, it's such a real good thing. Well, it's such a real good thing, baby. Every time I hear you call me your man, I ain't lying. blessed to have you in my life, baby.
Oh man, that warms my heart because I know Miss Linda for a long time, as long as I've known you, almost.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's a love song.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what everybody tells me. See, a lot of people tell me too, that's what's wrong a lot of time with our race of people, black people. They say, I don't like no blues. Because it's sad. It's sad. Remind me of slavery. But then they turn right back around and they listen to my good friend, not my good friend, a person that I truly admire, like Babyface, like Babyface go, when will I see you again? Will my heart beat again? But blues is not sad. Blues is, is just it's like the expression of a feeling,
Right.
whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad. You got sad blues, you got love song blues, like my blues song, that's love song.
Mm-hmm.
You got story, just it's just the expression of a feeling, whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad, in different formats.
So if you had to express yourself during this time that we're going through, what kind of themes would you have for songs if you were writing some songs about what's happening right now?
Ooh. Oh boy. I would not. I don't know. On the song, I don't know if I could come up with something I could write right now, but what these times remind me of is I was born and raised in a sanctified church. And don't know a whole lot of gospel songs, but because I started playing blues when I was 13, so I didn't play too many gospels.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember my mama used to sing this song. She said, how did it go? Well, I went to the rock, had my face, the rock cried out, there's no hiding place. There's no hiding place down here. So that's all I can say about these times. It's pretty much almost like the signs of the time. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Oh, these times. Write a song about these times. Tell you what I do. Might not write a song about these times, but I'll write a song. I'll play a song that I just wrote. I've been playing the blues so long. Till one day I was thinking about it. You know what, boy? I'm gonna leave these blues alone. And I said, all right. And I sat down and wrote a song about it. I don't wanna play no blues songs no more. I'm tired, so tired. I don't wanna play no blues songs no more. I'm tired, so tired. I can't win. I just can't get out of the game. Oh, I can't win. No. I just can't get out of the game. I don't want to play no smoky clubs no more. I'm tired now, so tired. I don't want to play no smoky clubs no more. Oh Lord, I'm tired, so tired. I can't win, just can't get out of the game. I think another word. I don't want to ride in no crowded vans no more. I'm tired, so tired. I don't want to ride in no crowded vans no more. Oh Lord, I'm tired, so tired. I can't win, just can't get out of the game. Hey, no, no, I can't win. No, 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 I just can't get out of the game. Play the blues, play the blues. All right. Woo! They gonna say another verse. What is it? Y'all think I sing another verse? I'll sing one more verse to y'all, okay? I got me a job working from 9 to 5. By noontime, I was tired. Got me a job working from 9 to 5, y'all. By noontime, I was tired. I can't win. I guess I got to stay in this game. Oh, Lord, 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 I can't win. I guess I better stay in this game. Yes, indeed.
Yes, well, we're glad that you're staying in the game, that's for sure.
That's a song that's from my latest compact disc. It's called, matter of fact, the title song was written by a good friend of mine. His name is Larry Griffith. Y'all look up Larry Griffith, Griffita. He wrote this song called Blues Is Calling My Name. Mm-hmm. That's the name of the album that's on. You want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I've got to answer y'all. Blues is calling my name. I've got to answer y'all. Hey, blues is calling my name. Moving up on the mountaintop, falling down just like rain. Knocking on my front door, tapping on my pane, sliding down my pole, crawling through my veins. I've got to answer y'all. Blues is calling my name. Moving up on the mountaintop, falling down just like rain. I tried to ignore it, but it wouldn't go away. Every time I look around, it's right there in my face, staring out of my mirror, on the phone every time it rains, standing in the shadows, camping out in my brain. I got to answer you. Blues calling my name. Blues up on the mountaintop, down in the valley, falling down just like rain. I went and talked to my mom. She said, son, you ought to be ashamed. You ought to get yourself a real job with benefits and perks and things. I went and talked to my papa. Papa shook his head and cried. He said, son, tell me the reason why. Oh, Papa, I got to answer. Ooh, who's calling my name? Up on the mountaintop, falling down, 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 down. If I was Luther, I'd go, ooh, just like rain.
All right. Everybody is watching and they're clapping their hands and saying that, you know, you are definitely got the blues in your soul. You got another song in you?
Got a what?
I said, you got another song in you?
Well, I like to, well, I'm very fortunate because when I was a child, I used to get a lot of times some old blues singers would come around and they hadn't been practicing their guitar and stuff. And that's probably why I think a lot of times people don't like the blues, because some people just start playing and don't really know it.
Mm-hmm.
And I always prayed that if I be blessed to have these gray hairs and live to be old, is that I could have the respect of my younger people, you know. And lately, you know, I've been fortunate enough. Matter of fact, I just got through doing this. I have a lot of young people that's calling me up. Still, we sure like to have a legend. Call me a legend. I'm no damn legend.
Yes, you are. But go ahead.
We sure like to. Would you please bless us to sing on a song? I said, well, if you write a song, you know, we get together. If you do something I like, I sing on it for you, play on it for you. So I did a thing with the group called out of South Carolina called Elevation. It's a song called Juke Joint. I was fortunate enough to have a young lady that called me out of the Sir Charles Jones camp. Her name was Tina P. I just did a song with her, but what I'm moving up to is I met this young fella about 5 years ago. He said, Mr. Ealey, he said, you know, my daddy loved the blues. He said, man, I sure would like to try to produce a blues song on you. And he said, I got these writers and everything. Anyway, he brought me some. I didn't know him at the time. He brought me this young writer. By the way, his name is Vincent Bird, and he brought me this young writer. His name is Slick, but his name is Cornelius Bond.
Mm-hmm.
He also brought me a producer. I think he produced people like Usher and people like that before. His name is LaMarcus Jefferson. And they all came. They like my little studio. I have a studio in the basement. It's nothing fancy, but they really like my work area. And they came over one day, and they brought a couple of guys from what's the name of that group? Outkast, I think. Yeah. And matter of fact, the young drummer. Matter of fact, he played. His name is Omar Phipps. I think his name was Phipps. Yeah. And Omar played. Matter of fact, it's the last recording that he played on. Unfortunately, he passed away. And they wrote me a song, and I'm gonna try to play it for you. I recorded it with the band, and I'm not very good at it by myself, but it's called. It's one of my favorite subjects.
Okay, what's that?
I used to drink that brown liquor.
All right now.
So they wrote a song for me called Brown Liquor.
Okay.
I'm attempting to do it for you. Matter of fact, it's coming out in about another 3 months, I guess, 3 or 4 months. What you say, girl? You say I got liquor on my breath. Oh, good. Woo! Now, girl, it seems that we don't talk anymore. We're fussing and fighting when I walk through the door. There was a time when we was best of friends. We looked down for each other, girl. We played to win. And now I know we ain't been out in the money's time. And I ain't spent time with you and them kids, no. So baby, please forgive me when I come home at night. I had to go and get my head right. Ooh, baby, please forgive me, baby. I apologize. That brown liquor got me letting the wrong thing come out my mouth. we first met, when we became one, the day you gave me your hand. Girl, it was you and me against the world. I kept you decked out, dressed up in diamonds and pearls. And now you wanna give up on me, cause things got tough. But baby, I won't give up on us, no, no, no. Though we both have said some things that we can't take back. We gotta stop treating each other like that. Oh, baby, please, girl, forgive me, baby, I apologize. That brown liquor got let no wrong thing come out my mouth. That brown liquor got tripping, then I'm out of my head. That brown liquor causing problems in my bed. Brown liquor got me. That brown liquor got me. That brown liquor got me tripping out of my head. That brown liquor got me. That brown liquor causing problems in my bed. You know that brown liquor? It not only talk to you. That brown liquor will talk for you. Hey, somebody give me a drink.
We'll get you into some trouble too.
Well, anyway, the record has a full band with it, you know.
But it sounded real good solo. Not trying to, knock your band out the way, but it sounded real good solo too.
Thank you. But LaMarcus Jefferson, man, that boy did a great job of producing it, man. Whew. It's I can't wait for it to be released. I don't know what they're waiting on.
Well, Miss Tina P is also watching, and she said the song that you guys did together is I Think I Fell. So won't you say hello to Miss Tina P? She's out there watching you too.
Hey, Tina P, how you doing, baby girl? It's so good to see you. Tina P is a Mississippi girl like me. I was born and raised. I'm a Mississippi boy. Don't get me wrong now. She was raised in Mississippi like me, and it was such a pleasure to work with her. She's a wonderful young woman. She had excellent voice. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, I want to do something. Let me get my guitar. This is something I want to play something for Tina, because I want to do a record with her where we can do some kind of stuff like this.
Okay, so you got something special for Miss Tina P?
I just want to give her an idea of the kind of record I'd like to do with her. Since they was kind enough to invite me to sing with her on her beautiful song, I Think I Fell.
Okay. This one's for you, Miss Tina P.
I want Tina P to. I want to work on a song like this one, right? Ooh, Tina P, would you work on a song like this? Work on a song like this with me? Ooh, sweet Tina P, would you work on a song? Would you work on a song like this with me? I know it'll be something you'll enjoy, girl. Just you wait and see. All right.
All right, Miss Tina P already responded. She said yes.
All right.
All right, so I think we got another hit in the making, not only with the Brown Liquor song, but you and Miss Tina P gonna be working on something as soon as we can all get out our houses again.
Exactly.
Theodis, this has been so much fun. Not only chatting with you, seeing your lovely face, but also hearing some good music. You know, one thing about soul music is that, you know, and blues, that not only does it sound good to our ears, but it also speaks to our soul. And there's nothing like good quality music. And we so appreciate you spending some time with us and sharing your gifts with us. And before we go, I wanted to see if you had one more song you wanted to play for us.
Well, I guess I can. And my latest single, matter of fact, I'm sorry, Miss Tina P, but this song here called Snapping Turtle. I bet you Miss Tina P got a snapping turtle too. Anyway, now, my wife loves Tina P. Now, we ain't flirting yet now.
Oh, I know.
What you say, boy? I ain't leaving her alone. Put that snap turtle on me. Lord, that thing sure good fight. Put that snap turtle on me. Lord, that thing sure good fight. Tell you one boy, should I come back again tomorrow night? Have you ever had a woman, boy, that wasn't too cute and wasn't too fine, huh? Have you ever had a woman, fellas, that wasn't too cute and wasn't too fine? But you had someone up there that shown them, pull your mind. Hey, put that snap turtle on me. Boy, that thing sure good fight. She put that snap turtle on me, boy, I tell you, Lord, that thing good fight. I'm sitting here wondering, can I come back again tomorrow night? That's enough of that. Go to TheodisEaley.com.
That's right. Let's get all your branding out there. Where can people find you? TheodisEaley.com.
That song is like Stand Up In It.
Mm-hmm.
The name of that, it's a word that they have for that. I talked to you about it. It's called
double entendre.
Double entendre,
Mm-hmm.
which is I think it's a good way to say something that's considered foul or bad, too sexy to say on radio or whatever, but you use another word for it, you know, like stand up in it, you know, like that's like, I couldn't just say exactly what stand up in it is. Not unless you listen to Stand Up In It Part 2. Now it'll tell you exactly what's stand up in it.
Wait, you got instructional videos now?
That's Part 2 will tell you what's stand up in it. And you know, like the snapping turtle thing, it's talking about something that, you know, that's real. I really couldn't say what it is, you know.
Right.
So it's called, like blues people, a lot of people, like Robert Johnson did a thing called, he said, now squeeze my lemon. Watch the juice rock down, wash down my leg. Squeeze my lemon. Watch the juice run down my leg. Now you know what he's talking about, don't you?
No,
you don't know nothing about that. So anyway, that's all a song like that is all about. I love doing fun songs like that, but I write a lot of love songs too. Matter of fact, I was fortunate enough to write a song for my good friend on his latest album. It's a Calvin Richardson. It's a very beautiful love song. It's called Be Your Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Calvin Richardson, Be Your Friend. That's a song, that's a love song. Just to let you know, old man do write other songs other than double entendre.
Well, anyone who has known you for either a short time or a long time knows that you have a huge catalog of wonderful, beautiful songs, funny songs, songs that'll make you move a little bit. So people can follow you at TheodisEaley.com and on Facebook, and where else can they find your music?
Anyway, at Theodis Ealey.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, all those places. I'm an old man, but I kind of stay up on stuff. Like I don't get on there like I should. Matter of fact, I'm looking for a young person to help me run my site like that. Maybe Tina P could help me find some young people to help me with my pages and stuff. So, okay, Tina, help me with somebody. Give me, of course, I know you and Black Nick know about it. Know people like that. So anyway.
Well, everyone is sending their love to you in the comments. They say they love you, Theodis. They say you're the best blues singer ever, and how they're such huge fans. So
Are they really saying that?
They're really saying that. So you can
somebody hold me down. I'm about to float away. I'm about to float out of here.
No, you better sit back on down. But we're so appreciative of this time that we've had with you, and we hope that you and your family continue to be safe, and that when we emerge, we expect to get a lot of good music from you.
Yeah, so when you guys can, check out some of my live shows, because I have my full band with me. I'm one of the last quote unquote Southern soul blues fans out there, blues artists out there that use a full band. My young people, they're doing tracks now, and I have a full band with me. I'm fortunate enough to have one of my good friends, keyboard player, that the late but great Mr. Marvin Cease. I have this keyboard player with me, Rotrellis Green. I have a young brother by the name of Lavelle Parker. He's the youngest member of the group. He's straight out of the church, and then I have a guy that's been with me. I've been knowing Mike as long as I know you. I met Mike when I first moved to Atlanta. Mike Bell on bass. And then I'm also fortunate enough to have one of the baddest jazz men. Matter of fact, I'm going to introduce him to you, because I would like you to do a feature on him, the Destination Jazz. I have one of the baddest jazz men in the world playing guitar for me. Been playing guitar for the last, I guess, 15 years. And he put those big, fat jazz chords behind my blues.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that makes us like a very unique band.
Uh-huh.
So but if you can get a chance to check out a live show, I'd appreciate it.
So, once we emerge.
Victor Hodge, by the way.
Victor Hodge. Well, Victor Hodge is watching this also.
Victor Hodge, what's up, little bro?
So do you plan on doing some tour dates, once everything kind of opens back up again?
Yeah, you can go to my website. You can see some of the pages, some of the places that I didn't take them down yet. Kind of lazy. Well, some of the places that I was going to play, and they was postponed it. But we do have other dates scheduled to do it. God, I hope we can do it. I don't know.
Now, you also do a Blues is All Right tour, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Part of the Blues is All Right tour. It was me and one of my favorite people in the world, man. I can't believe I'm still on stage with that man sometimes. I got a lot of people like Lattimore. You heard Lattimore? Let's straighten it out.
Yes.
Lattimore told me, he said, you know, young man, you got to straighten it out before you stand up in it. And we got my good friend, my little brother, whom I love so dearly. He's one of the headliners. Sir Charles Jones is on it. And then, quite naturally, you can't do no Southern Soul this day and age without having Pokey. Pokey, old side piece, Pokey on there. That's my boy. And then of course, we got a young brother out of New Orleans, Baton Rouge, called Tucker, that's on the show. And, of course, we got Calvin Richardson. He headlines it. I hope I didn't leave nobody out. Got Shirley Brown on some of them, So it's called the Blues is All Right tour.
Okay.
We go around the South every year, Southeast, doing shows.
Well, hopefully with some of our listeners, they'll and our viewers, that they will encourage their towns outside of the Southeast to have the Blues is All Right tour come their way as well.
I forgot. Did I mention my brother, Sir Charles Jones, is also on the show?
Yes, you did. Anyone that you missed, they know that, you know, they'll forgive your head, but not your heart. So it's,
Thank you, because they know I love them.
yes, they do.
They all make sure they don't give me a drink.
While you singing your brown liquor song, right?
Wait, you say what?
While you singing your brown liquor song.
Yeah, no, they don't give me no drink. Drink take me to another place. I'm glad I learned that. I found out that drinking, the reason I really left the drink alone, because I just got sick and tired of calling up all my friends and family and having to apologize for the stuff that I said. You never been around me drinking though, huh?
No, that's probably why we still friends.
Yeah. But you would never have to see that because I don't drink anymore. Not give me a drink.
Well, thank you, Theodis. And thank you everyone for tuning in. We're so appreciative of your time and for you to, you know, view the very talented Theodis Ealey while he shared some good music.
I would like to mention one other thing.
Sure.
The record that I did, Blues is Calling My Name. I did it on the Just Blues, JUSBLUES.org.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blues foundation that do recognize musicians like me. Like I say, a lot of the blues foundations don't recognize a lot of the blacks, not unless they dead, but the living blacks. But Just Blues is a foundation that recognize us, and I did that album for that organization, and they have a award show every year up in Tunica. It's called the Just Blues Awards. JUS, not JUST, JUSBlues.org.
Okay.
I'd like to see y'all up there. God, hopefully that this stuff is gone and we can do it again this last week of July, 1st of August.
Okay.
Blues Music Awards. So y'all please come on up.
Well, we'll definitely share that information, you know, across our platforms.
And if you can't do that, go on and help them out by picking up the new record, Blues is Calling My Name.
All right. Well, thank you for answering our call.
All right. Call me anytime.
All right.
I don't want to play no blues song anymore, but I just can't stop. All I got.
All right. Mr. Theodis Ealey, thank you, everyone. And take care of yourselves and stay home.
Love you. Say hi to Mack for me. Tell him I say thanks for sharing you with me.
I sure will. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.